morning, BBs. Today, I am doing some fun stuff and I am vlogging because I didn't do good last time, but it's all right. This time, I am going to take you guys with me because we are going to a baseball game and it's going to be mad fun. And yeah, first of all, don't look at my house, but look at my best friend. Hey, this is Stacy.
Hey y'all.
This is my best friend. We've been friends for how long now? I feel like since 2013. Since 2013. Whatever that many is. Yep. 10 years. 10 years.
Damn.
It's been a decade. But yeah, this is my baby. It's my boo thing, and we going to go to this baseball game, and it's gonna be fun.
You look so cute.
Right? So we like that.
God.
So stay tuned for our day because it's gonna be fun. Period. Oh, and babe is coming too. Babe, come out. Just come out of the bathroom. Hey, babe, hold on. Wait.
Yeah.
Hey, babe. He doesn't want to be in camera. But yeah, so stay tuned, y'all. I had to put the hat on because we going to the baseball game, but this is the fit, right? So cute. Yeah, real cute. So I will see y'all soon. We on the way, y'all. Got babe with me. Hey, babe. Y'all see I'm dripped out. You know what I'm saying? We at the game, y'all. Good seats too.
Nah, this is fire.
She said touchdown.
She's so stupid. Yo, we done ate, and now I'm watching the game. So, cheers. Look at this, y'all. This is a peach crumble. About to get. Look at this. I'm about to get one of these, y'all. Definitely. It's running out, but I'm looking at that one and that one. Stacey being greedy.
They scored a touchdown.
We had baseball game, but she keeps saying touchdown. How you feel?
I'm excited.
MTV Cribs.
MTV Cribs.
The game was good. I had a good game. It's tied? Wow.
The game is tied, just like
We out, y'all. So the game was tied. We'll be off too.
I'm trying to see. We might go get some drinks. Then we're gonna go to track karaoke. And I'm gonna watch the fight.
Yeah. And he gonna be clapping with me, so never mind. Hey y'all, back home. It's actually late. So we got back home and everybody took a nap. That's how you know we old, because everybody took a nap. I took my makeup off because I did my makeup like early in the morning because we went to the baseball game, I feel like at like 12. So I had to do my makeup like at 8 in the morning. And to have makeup on your face for so long, I can't do it. So I took it off and it got late and we didn't get any food. And over here in Jersey, things close super early. It fucking sucks. So we went to Wendy's and got some salads. We was gonna get a burger and we was like, nah, we're not even gonna do that to our stomachs, because if we go and get that burger, we gonna be stuck on that toilet all day tomorrow. So we went the healthy route, I guess it's healthy, and got a salad. I haven't had Wendy's in so many years, so yeah. But I just wanted to update you guys, and we're gonna be doing something tomorrow, me and babe. So this is just part 1 of the 2-part video.
We're dropping a sex tape.
Babe, this is YouTube.
Yep.
Don't say that. So, good night, guys. Babe, tell them good night.
Good night, guys. Babe.
I didn't know you had a cup in your hand. Are you serious? what me and Babe is going to be doing a how we met. This is like the most asked thing of us. So I just felt like it's about that time. I made us some drinks, a little Casamigo, you know what I'm saying? Might get a
I'm
little
trying to
loose
figure
tonight.
out what was in here. Yeah, I see. Now I see it.
Might get a little loose.
Oh man.
But we got cheers. Cheers, babe.
Cheers.
Make sure you look at each other in the eyes so we don't have bad sex for 7 years.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's what people doing?
Right.
Cheers. Where else should I look?
So, how we gonna start this off? We have a mutual friend.
Yeah.
Goes by the name of Drew.
Yes. He's probably my best friend, one of my best guys.
Yeah.
For sure.
And yo, I met him at a photo shoot. He was like the very first time we did a photo shoot together. From there, we got cool. We started doing a whole bunch of shoots together, and he invited me out to his birthday party. I think at this time we ain't gonna talk about ages, but he was turning an age. And yo, he invited me out, and the crazy thing is, I wasn't gonna go, but I was like, yo, I asked my best friend, I'm like, come on, let's just pull up. So we pull up, mind you, we pull up late. I feel like we pulled up late, right?
I can't remember when y'all actually showed up, but I just remember seeing y'all.
Yeah.
So I know for the entire time he was like having anxiety, putting it all together, making sure that people showed up. You know what I'm saying? This is where you met Max too. Oh, you didn't meet Max.
I didn't meet him.
But you know,
he was DJing.
He was like, yo,
I was like,
freeway.
Yeah. Because at first it was nobody on the DJ booth.
No, oh my God. That
and then I was like, because the music just kept, it was just playing.
Drew hired somebody to be a DJ, but they wound up putting a playlist on and then hopping on the train. I was like,
what?
Oh, yeah, that was a whole night. So I remember my boy Max saving a day, spinning. I remember it like the spot being packed. It was in LES.
It was packed.
I remember seeing you and you was with Stace. I feel like you had another person with you. It was you, Stace, and somebody else.
No.
Unless they were just sitting in y'all side.
You know who I think it was? Because at the time, Leaf was doing a photo shoot.
I didn't see.
It was a woman.
It was a woman. At least for all I know, it was just y'all two. But anyway, because I feel like y'all did a shoot together at that time.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
It was.
So, all right, cool, because I know that nobody cares about
it. Right, nobody cares about that.
But yeah, so Drew's super lit. He's more lit than I actually need him to be.
Drew was out of his mind.
He was out of it. And at this time, I didn't want to be introduced just yet. Because I was really on Drew, like, duty. Like, I was on some, like, yo, watch him, make sure that he's straight.
Right.
I already got a request to make sure that I keep him alive.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because there was so much going on. He was like, I want to introduce you to somebody. And I had already saw you because I know that y'all work together, whatever the case might be.
Because he saw how good I looked with my little outfit, and I was looking like a little mamacita.
Big ass head.
I know.
He introduced us. He texted me. That's how real it is.
Oh, he gonna live a long time.
Absolutely.
Drew literally just texted him.
Right. He's smacked, so how he's doing it is like, yo, this is my friend Chris. Huh?
No, he is.
He's
but you know what's
this.
crazy, babe? The thing is, I don't even remember that clearly of
crazy,
what happened because it was so quick.
Well, the deal is too is I was sober as hell. I don't know if y'all were. I didn't drink that night.
Did we drink? I don't think we did. Like I remember you going, yo, how you doing? It was like that.
Right.
It was like I'm embarrassed.
And it was small. Yeah, because how he was doing was like, huh? You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, all right, yo, he's doing the most.
I don't think that Drew is good at
No, he's not good. That's why he's always like, oh, I want credit. And I'm just like, bro, you did not set it up right. That was the night I feel like I followed you. I'm not sure if technically you followed me back at that time, but I know that you did shortly. Sometime after, because I was big on that. Like, all right, like, let's see what's going on.
Oh, if I didn't follow you back?
For sure. I would
You
have been
gonna
like,
unfollow me?
I mean, I would have just been like, all right.
Like, all right, I ain't fucking with.
No, not like that. I'm not that type of person.
Because I had a man at the time.
You did have a man.
So at the time,
I wasn't. The crazy thing is, I was intrigued. I wasn't on it. I was just intrigued. I was just trying to see what it was about.
Right.
See what was going on. You know.
But
what
I'm saying I had a man at that time. So at the time, I was like, oh no, I'm faithful.
Yeah, what you
it's
were.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What you were.
But it wasn't that, right? But
Nah.
then he would do these little things where like he wouldn't like come in my DM and flirt with me, but he would like laugh at certain things that I would do because I think I'm funny. You think I'm funny?
I ain't gonna lie. At that time too, you were doing things that were like that was extremely funny to me.
Mm-hmm.
So I would be like, yo, like I think that she's hilarious. Even from back then, like you had your own, like just like little channel where on top of you being like, yo, this model and doing like real work, you would still have like this really crazy sense of humor that always resonated with me. You know what I'm saying? But through that, you know what I'm saying, and then obviously, like, not obviously, but I'm over here being an artist, and I'm trying to just find my way to like see how we could get cool, how we can get close.
And he hit me with the.
I did. I was like, yo, I want you for a video, but I did.
I know that. Try to get up in these drugs.
Nah, the crazy thing is, cause I know how that is for where art. Cause I hate when artists do that, where it's like they use their art to necessarily intrigue or like get the person that they're trying to get. I'm gonna be real. It was a 50-50 split because I did want you for it, and I was like, yo, she'll be perfect for it. And at the same time, I was like, yo, any opportunity that could bring you into my world and we could actually be cool. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking it. But it was, because I know I didn't like just jump out the window and be like, yo, what's up with it? I know that I already knew that you had a guy. I was respectful of that.
You was very respectful.
Yeah.
You actually hit me up. It was very much business. Yeah. Because I gave you my number.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. And I was super on. Cause I don't play when it comes down to my art, and then also I really like the idea of how you stood on what you like. Yo, I'm this. Like you made it very clear. You made it very easy to be professional with you.
How did you find out I was single?
I feel like it was Drew that told me that too.
He told you I was single?
Yeah, because I mean, at this time he's.
He was managing me at the time.
He was like, yo, she's been outside on this side more than she's supposed to. I think she.
He said that?
Yeah, like he put the word out. Like he was really on some like, yo, I think that you should try to see what's going on here. Drew is a really good guy.
He is.
Yeah, so again, not circling you, but it was just good information to know. Like just to be like, all right, cool. So we went to an event that was at some hotel that was in the city. It was a Duce event.
I didn't go to that. Stacy went to that.
Stace went, but he was actually trying to get you to go.
He was, and I canceled on him.
You couldn't go, but Stace went. And I was actually nice to Stacy. I'm just a nice person.
Yeah.
And I just remember.
Stacy came back to me
and was
and told me that you were trying to flirt with her.
But the deal was.
But knowing you now. You're just a charmer.
I was just being nice. I was just making sure she was okay. Like.
But the thing is, like, the way that Chris comes on, he's so charming. Like, he can charm the panties off a woman. Not that he was doing that to Stacy. Not that he was doing that to Stacy, which is my best friend. But he more so was like,
nice
he was just being nice. He was making sure she was good, making sure she was comfortable. Yeah. He is very good with women, to say the least.
On top of that, too, I already knew who I wanted.
Right.
So I wasn't trying to line her up.
But did you know that was my friend?
Yes.
Oh, because you met us.
I know.
Oh my God.
So that's what I was like, when you had told me that, because you was like, you was joking, but you was like, and I heard you trying to holler at my friend. You on my ass.
I was.
And I was like, yo, to be real with you, a part of the reason why I was being nice to her was because I know that that's your homie.
Trying to put the word in.
Trying to put the word in. She ruined it.
Friend. She ruined it.
But knowing her now.
She ruined your chance. Oh.
Makes all the sense in the world. Like, she's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I knew it. I was like, now knowing her, I'm like, yeah, that makes sense.
that makes sense for you to get that reading off of what I did.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But, go ahead, baby.
Yeah, but it was that.
So after that, I was outside more. And then I remember this one day, I was literally on the way to go see one of my niggas at that time. And I'm driving, and he DMs me. And he was like, I forgot exactly what you said, but you was just talking to me, and you was like, yo, we should like hang out. I think I was like, yeah, like let's do it or whatever. And you said something like, you better stop playing before I text you, or before, it was something like that.
Right.
And I was like, you ain't got my number. And he literally texted my phone and said, I told you I got your number. And I texted back like, oh shit, what the hell?
Yeah.
And he didn't text me back. He wrote me back in the DM.
Yeah. Because I was
like, okay.
Oh yeah, because I'm like, oh no, I just want you to know
that I got your number. Yeah, I'm just not pressed.
I'm not pressed. Yeah, not at all.
That was a good. I ain't gonna lie, that was a good one.
That lined up the first actual like yo.
Because you made it. The thing about it too was in our conversations that we
going through me.
Me too.
Running like it's just like a freight train.
But I was saying
some baby names.
Our conversations was really good. Like, he literally made me laugh through text messages. So I was like, I like this guy. Like, I like his vibe. And I was down. Like, around that time, I was outside. We go on our first date.
I took you to Miss Lily's.
Yeah, he took me to Miss Lily's.
So the crazy thing is, that's really what got you. Because it was me taking you to get food.
Our first date.
Yeah.
No. But it wasn't just to take me to get food. Because people have taken me to get food. But it was the spontaneity that he did that night. Like, not only did he take me to this really good restaurant. First of all, he didn't even know that I liked Caribbean food.
Right.
Love Caribbean food. We went there, then we went to a concert, not a concert, a performance.
This is how it got to be broken down for
Yeah.
when we went to Miss Lily's. So one, I knew that area was going to be lit, so I'm like, yo, let's go over here. But nonetheless, this is our first time actually like kicking it together and like being around each other or whatever the case might be. But I will say, it didn't feel that way. Like, I felt real, like I want to say I'm naturally comfortable, but I didn't feel like I was technically on a date or like trying to impress you.
I don't know, babe.
You think so?
Not that she was trying to impress me. I don't think that. I do think that she was nervous though.
You think so?
Because you showed me. I remember you giving me the puppy dog eyes.
I ain't gonna lie.
I was like, oh, you a charmer. And you was like, nah, like I ain't trying to like. I was like, ooh, this boy is so damn fine. I was like, he can have it. He can do shit tonight. The way that she was.
I say this.
Unless that was a fucking, excuse me. Unless that is fake.
Nah, it wasn't. So my thing is, I probably leaned in because I saw how you were too. You weren't super assertive. You were like kind of like, I'm gonna go with the flow. You was, and it felt like it.
Yeah.
So I kind of just wanted to make sure that you was as comfortable as possible. I didn't want to be like the nigga that was like, oh yeah, we doing doing the most. Like, you were very much so in control, but I wanted you to feel like you was in control. I remember the our waiter being fine.
Oh my gosh, she was fire.
Fine as hell.
Oh my gosh.
And I remember her being on your body.
And being
she
like, was Puerto Rican.
She was.
Ooh, and she had a body.
She did.
Whew.
And she was like on it. Like but like on some like, first it was like, yo, how long y'all been together? Because that was the thing that we used to get in the
time. Anytime we was anywhere, we're gonna go back to the story, but anytime we was anywhere, if somebody saw us interacting or just like talking, they will be like, do y'all live together? Do y'all go together? And at this time, we was just friends.
Yeah, we cool.
Yeah.
And
we would get that a lot.
Everywhere we went. Like, flights.
Remember that guy when we was at the bar and he like tapped us and he was like, y'all gonna be together for a long time. You remember that?
I can't remember which one.
I remember it was an older guy.
Like I remember.
No, I remember it was an older guy. Specifically, I remember this man. It was in New York, and he was like, I don't know if y'all together. He was like, but y'all make a really good looking couple, and he was like, y'all gonna be together for some time.
That happened, especially at that time, so much.
So much. It was a lot. We was hearing it all the time.
Yeah, shorty was bad, and I was like, yo, I'm gonna go to the bathroom just so that you can get a number.
You did tell me that.
I was like, yo, I'm gonna give you at least a good 10 minutes.
And she literally came to me and she was like, what are you? Like, are you mixed with anything? And I was like, I'm Dominican and Colombian. She was like, oh my God, you're so beautiful.
Yeah.
And I was like, thank you so much. And she was like, yeah. She was like, make sure he treats you right. And I was like, no, I appreciate it.
Yeah,
and
that's
she
a fact. But the crazy thing is,
and then I went to the bathroom.
And then she did the same thing.
She did?
Yeah. She was like asking me like, yo, how long was we together? How I seem like such a gentleman. Like, she did she was trying to lie on us.
I think so.
I think she was trying to get a free swiggity. Damn.
I couldn't do that early. I didn't
know you like that.
Yeah.
But we would have fucked the shit out of her now.
What?
Ass up.
Oh my God, pretzel.
For sure. But I say that to say what? She has no idea.
Oh my gosh, she was fine. I would go back to Miss Lindsay just to see her.
We didn't see her since
at all.
Yo,
I wonder where she worked.
My homie, his sister used to own Miss Lily's. I'm not sure if she still does. So I really went off of the strength of being like, yo, I know that spot because my mans run through there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sense. That's embedded in our blood.
No, seriously.
It was a good vibe. I know we had a great conversation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And even from there, it was just like, I technically didn't know, and I wasn't in the space at that time to be something major in your life. At least that's what I felt. And at this time, you had just
I
came out of a relationship,
and I wasn't looking for
and you wasn't looking for that.
Yeah.
And we broke that down where it was just like, yo,
first conversation.
Look, I ain't on some shit where I'm trying to like do the most to you. You not on some shit where you looking for the most. It was really like, let's
have a good time.
Let's enjoy each other's company.
Yeah.
Let's catch the vibe. You know what I'm saying? And shortly after that, we went to, it was like a punk band. Like we went up the block, went to a little concert. They was getting busy. It was a little spot. It was packed out, whatever. I like all forms of music, and I'm still learning you.
Yeah.
And just to see like how you were, and just like, yo, I'm enjoying myself. It looked like you was like, really,
I was young and sprucey at this time, so I was down for whatever.
Yeah.
Especially things that I haven't experienced. Because to be real, I was in a relationship from 17 to 22.
Right.
I was still in high school. I ain't really like experienced life. So when I got with you, like when we were together and when we did hang out, you showed me so many things that I didn't see.
Yeah, I feel that.
And it was like, I was like buck-eyed. I was like, oh my God, I like being with him.
Yeah.
Like, because every dude I would hang out with, it would be like, oh, this is cool. Oh, this is cool. All right. Or I would just get a meal out of somebody, but it would be like, it ain't really that. I had a good time with you.
And then something happened where it was like, yo, you want to go to a studio session?
You had a studio
I
session.
had a studio session. And I'm like, yo.
And I'm listening to some fire music. Because let me tell you something, right? Let's be real. You know, when you hear like, oh, I'm a rapper, you be like, oh,
I feel like
okay.
I didn't even tell you
You
that.
didn't
though.
tell me
Yeah.
that. You sent me a song to let me hear it one day.
Yeah.
And I later I did a video to that song. I wish I could put a clip in here
that's
of
a
me
fact.
doing that song.
Contact from your persona, I don't need no gotcha. It's in your genes, I could see why your daddy never left your mama. Use a unicorn when you perform rainbows in your vagina.
So many of my homies was like, who is that? Because I ain't even tag you.
You didn't. No, you was good for that.
Nah,
You never tagged
good
me.
for that.
You never tagged me.
I feel like if
and you
you
would
would've-
tell me like, no, fuck,
I'm not-
like I'm not. No.
I feel like if you commented, I deleted it.
You did.
Like, I say that we went to the studio after, we went to Platinum Sounds. This is like Jerry Wonder, who did all of like the Fugees projects, Lauryn Hill. Him and O was going crazy that day.
Yes.
I think they gave O like a speech in a bottle that night or whatever. Like everybody playing music or whatever the case
I
may
think this
be.
is the first time I heard Dizzy.
Yes.
Yeah.
It wasn't completed.
It
though.
wasn't, but it sounds phenomenal.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah. I remember I made a video of you on my Instagram. Never showed you
Right.
until that.
Right.
And I was like, I might have a little famous nigga with me. I might have to make him mine. As soon as we leaving out of the studio, like a whole bunch of security guards come and they like moving people out the way.
Yeah.
And black youngster walks
Yeah.
right past
Mad
us.
short
Mad
too.
short.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Black as hell.
Just the night as a whole, because I like doing multiple things. Like once I'm outside, I'm staying outside.
Yeah.
Like once I'm in the mix of something, I'm like, yo, even now, like you already know how I give it up. Like, yo, we doing 3 things.
Yeah, 3
or
spots
4
in one
things,
night,
And
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Everybody prepared. Take a nap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
When he say take a nap, it's him taking a nap.
Me take a nap. But when I take a nap, you take a nap. Yeah.
And then I turned around and I kissed him.
You did. You did. I feel like I asked for a kiss.
You did.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you did.
Yeah.
That was so
And
cute.
you gave me like a little. Yeah, for sure.
I gave you a nice slow peck.
That's when I knew she was easy.
Ooh! That was our first date.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing is, today marks the first date.
That's true.
Today marks our very first date.
Yeah, that's true.
Also, you didn't bring up this part. Yo, while on our date, he said to me, yo, what would you say if like I asked you to come to LA with me? And I was like, what you mean? And he was like, no, I'm just like, I just want to know, like, would you come with me if I did ask you that? And I was like, maybe I would. I was like, depending if I'm available, because the bitch always wanted to make sure she was never available.
Right,
you know what I mean?
right.
But I was like, like if I'm available, and he was like, okay, maybe it might come up. Maybe I might ask you. And probably like 4 days later, you was like, yo, you want to come with me to LA?
Yeah, that's a fact.
and I had to wait a couple hours.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know.
Let me see my schedule. Nothing.
We was just talking about this. Well, I remember his boys was upset that he bought me.
Nah.
Upset.
Well, I will say this.
Well, Max wasn't upset.
Nah,
he was
Max-
just like, oh, okay, I see what's going on.
Yeah,
Like,
that's a fact.
so his friend Max is a teddy bear. I love Max to death. That is my man's. 100 grams. That was your DJ at the time.
Yeah.
And he was like, okay, I see what's going on. And and when I saw it, I said, oh shit, they didn't know I was coming.
Yeah.
So in my mind already, I was set.
Only thing is this. Once upon a time, I wasn't the greatest person in the world.
Mm-hmm.
So I used to either bring people or have people.
Or have a girl that's OT.
Always.
Mm-hmm.
Always. He was going, oh no, this is something serious.
Oh.
Like he was like, oh, because he, like, not to make it that way, but it would be like, yo, like, I like moving around. I've always liked the female. And even if we not necessarily doing something,
Right.
I just like the female energy to be around me. He was going, this ain't what those are. This ain't,
Wait, so how did he know already, though?
because it was evident on how many times and in what capacity. Like, I would be like, yo, meet me, not to be an asshole, but it would be like, yo, meet me there.
Oh,
yo,
okay.
like, this
Got it.
was, nah,
We together.
this is crew.
Yeah. I just had a flash. Yo, when we was on that airplane, I was so... I wanted you bad.
I remember when we kissed.
Yes, we kissed, and I was like, Jesus. I was like, the way that this man, Jesus. That's when we never did anything.
Right.
Until that night. And the
For
crazy
sure.
thing is, the first night, it wasn't like, oh, I want this. It wasn't crazy.
What you mean?
Like the sex for
Yeah.
both of us.
Oh yeah, I was gonna be like, it was cool.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It didn't take. It took until like
We came back from LA.
even some time, like not.
No. It wasn't right after.
Right.
But it was like, I don't know what set the tone to be like, oh my God, like I
But
need this.
I know what it was. It was. I feel like we started to actually get to know each other
That's
on
true.
a different type of level.
That's true.
Like the better our bond got, the
Yes.
shit got turned.
Because at some point when I was in LA, it's crazy. I feel like I told you this, but I don't know if I did. But at some point when we were in LA, I started to feel like I was in the way. I don't want to name names, but 2 people on the list that wasn't the third person that I really like made me feel like, I don't know about this.
I will say.
It was like, yo, tell your girl, like, tell your...
I feel that.
It was, it gave
Only
me
thing
that.
I will say, I mean, we spoke about this before. I never thought that was the case. I never thought that was an issue. I always felt like, yo, you had your own motion and I had my own motion.
Right.
And at this time, you had your own, agenda.
You know what's crazy? Yo, me and you, I remember you inviting me out there and I was like, oh yeah, my home girl out there, I probably just linked with her afterwards.
Yeah.
I said that. But I said that to be like, I ain't just with you.
I don't know.
To make it seem like I got shit to do on my own too.
Knowing you now, I wish that I understood you then, because I always, like, at that time, because that's what it was too. Like, I felt like that makes sense.
I was
felt,
putting on a persona.
Yeah, and I felt that.
Yeah.
And it felt like you got other things to do right now. And it was like,
and I could see you.
yeah, and then you know how I overthink.
Right.
So I'm just going, like, at this time, like, I feel like somebody had me in a video.
Yes, it
I
was.
feel like I was in the studio. Like,
Yeah.
I was doing so many things. And I felt like, yo, you technically didn't want to be there. And I wasn't sure if it was.
Really?
Yeah, because I was like, maybe she feels
I
as
did,
if though.
but I felt like you wanted time to yourself. Like you was waiting for me to.
Not even close.
Wow.
No, I'm not that type of person. Like,
Because
I
we
was.
didn't know each other.
And on top of that, like, and this is the thing too, you know me now, yo, if something was to happen to you, it was you with me. Like, remember when we went to, I forget, like, you were supposed to go somewhere, something was supposed to happen, and I technically was supposed to be at the studio. And
Oh yeah, this was the second time though.
yeah, but no, this
No,
was
this
the
was the
same
first
time. And
This
somehow
was.
you got like
You was tired of me.
not tired. You was like stranded. Like something happened.
I was trying to get the car,
Yeah, and it didn't
the
happen.
rental car.
And
Yeah.
everybody peeled. and it was like, you was like, nah, still how you are, like, nah, I'm gonna figure it out.
I was.
But you wasn't going to. Like, I don't even know if you could have. And we
I was
wound up
walking back to
taking
the
a
hotel.
$100 cab
Ooh.
Uber in LA.
Yeah.
Remember that car? It was like
That
a
car
pit
was
car.
beat up.
Yeah,
It was a
like
pit car.
It was like,
And he was playing mad old school music.
yeah, like
Yeah.
I felt like it was like
That
velvet
ride was so long.
It was a road trip.
Oh my gosh!
Like,
I just
was
remember
like,
that.
damn. Like,
no, that shit was long.
so I stayed with you because I was like, yo, I can't afford. Like, I remember leaving you at the car rental, like going outside and then just being in my head going, I can't leave her. I gotta make sure that she's okay.
Aww,
You know that.
so cute.
But I came back in and
I can't get up.
your independent ass was like,
I
nah,
was like, no, I'm good.
nah, I'm good. And I was just like, and then for whatever reason, I feel like it was some kind of complication. And I was like, let's just take an Uber to the studio. You cool with
You
that?
did say
You supposed
that.
to have a shoot.
I was.
But
I
they
was.
canceled?
I had
or-
to cancel because
Yeah.
I didn't get the car.
Yeah.
And it was like
Far.
It was far as hell.
It was some wild shit.
Yeah, it was like the desert.
Yeah, I'm glad that it didn't happen because I would have, like, something, I don't know. You know me, I overthink shit.
Yeah.
And it would have drove me nuts.
Oof.
And I wouldn't have been able to record because I'm like, if something happens to this girl, we got tickets together. We got a hotel together. And it's like,
Oh, it's on you.
it's
You
on
killed
me.
her.
In that cab ride, we actually became cooler.
Yes, because he was tired of me.
I was.
He was tired of me.
'Cause
At
you
that
was doing
point,
the most.
yes, I was trying to put on a persona to be like, oh, I don't need to be with him. I'ma just do me. When it was like everything around me was canceling, so I was like, fuck. Like, how am I going to?
What am I gonna do?
Yeah, I remember like we was taking videos. I have like Snapchat videos
Yeah.
and everything of us.
Yeah.
But that's when we actually got cool, and we pulled up there. I remember we ordered them peri peri wings.
Yeah, you told them
and we
shits
were
right
like,
up. We caught a vibe.
Yeah, we caught a vibe.
The car ride, they had all them old school songs, and I didn't know that you knew.
Yes,
And it was
that's
like,
what it
damn,
was.
you know these joints? And for how long this hour ride?
It was literally an hour ride.
I've never been in an Uber that long.
Yeah, no.
And it was hot.
Yes.
And I
we
was
had
like,
all the windows down.
yeah.
Oh
And
my
it was just
gosh.
like, yo, we was, and then you was funny. You was like cracking jokes. And I was like, I fuck with her. And because it felt like I finally found like the real you. And I remember leaving the trip going event after event.
Oh
and
my
at this
gosh.
time, I got a lineup of people that I like around me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Girls that I like around me. But I didn't have as much fun with them that I had with you. Like, and some of them were
I felt
just
the
my
same
homie.
way though. No,
Yeah.
the same way. Like I had guys that I was like dealing with, or guys that I was talking to or dating, but I didn't have fun with them like how I had with him.
Right.
Like it with them, it was like I'm getting something out of this. I'm literally just tricking on these guys.
Yeah.
Like that was
Well,
all it
they
was.
tricking on
Well,
you.
they tricking on me.
Yeah.
Yeah. They tricking on me.
Be careful.
Right.
Shit is hitting you.
It would be times where I would be on dates and he would call me and I would pick up and I'd be like, oh, hey, what's up? I remember one time I was literally at dinner and he was like, yo, what's up? Like, what you up to? And I was like, nah, I'm at dinner. He was like, oh shit, you want me to call you back? And I was like, nah, you good. Like, what's up? And we just talking and the guy that I'm on a date with is right there, like just in his phone.
I remember that.
I remember
that too.
I told you that. And you was like, are you on a date? And I was like, yeah. You was like, yo, let me call you back. I was like, nah, you good. Like, cause in my mind, he became my main nigga. So everybody else didn't matter. Like at that point, I was like,
I remember that.
he could be my guy.
I also remember there being a time where you was moving around and I'm like, where the fuck is you at?
Yo.
Where the fuck is you
Yeah,
at?
that's the truth. Cause he did do that. And I was over there not trying to pick up the phone. I was like, you was calling me back to back to back. And then I would pick up and you were like, where the fuck you at? And mind you, he wasn't my man.
Nah. I wasn't your man, but at this time I was too invested. Because I'm just going like, who the fuck you think you are? Like, my thing is, yo, I had no problem with you going somewhere, but what you not going to do is go somewhere.
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Like, that's the part where I was like, "Oh, you insane," but it was too late for me to pull back because I had too much invested in you. Where I'm going, you mine. Like, you might not be mine, but you belong to me. And I fucked up. That was my toxic time.
Yeah, toxic.
Because,
oh my god, you were so toxic.
But guess what? Your heart was racing when I called.
I was.
So who else was toxic? That's what I'm saying. Like you was on some shit like, oh shit.
Yeah, like I got caught cheating.
To be real
That's
with
what
you.
it felt like.
To be real with you. I would have fucking pulled up. If I knew where it was at.
Oh my god.
I would've
And I
pulled
remember
up.
that night was like an eventful. So hear this out. That was another night that was eventful for me from a guy, but I still didn't have the fun that I had with him.
And that's
it
why I
was
was like, yo, why you
spontaneous.
playing with me? Cause I'm like, I already know, like, yo, I'm where it's at. Now we could do it. Yo, this nigga goes on a date with somebody and takes them to my spot. Get off of me. Get off of me. Takes them to the spot that I took her. And I was like, you must be out your fucking mind.
Yeah, I did do that.
Cause this nigga got no motion,
Yeah.
don't know where shit is at.
I was pissed too, because by the time I told him to take me there, they wasn't selling food no more.
Exactly.
I was pissed.
Because you
It
should
was
have
just
known
drinks.
on Thursday at a certain. Get off of me. Yeah, get off of me. Yeah, I'm over here
Yeah.
like, this is what we doing? Heard you. Got you. My thing is this, you could do whatever you want. You just got to tell me first. And she wasn't moving like that.
No.
She was trying to like break the rules, but you know. You see where she at now? For sure.
Yeah,
for
no,
sure.
I remember that. So let's talk about the time that you pulled up on a girl at a hotel room and couldn't do what you needed to do.
I mean, relax. So we ain't gonna say I couldn't do what I needed to do. It's just that I'm gonna be honest with you. When she hugged me, it felt wrong. She did give me a hug, and it just didn't feel right.
So she invited you to the hotel?
Yeah, how else would I get there? Wasn't my hotel. Word up. That's how I knew. That's how I was like, something. My body is telling me that.
My body.
Oh, Lord.
We can't sing that song. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, you can't. Yeah, you can't. But I say that I just knew like I was aligned with you, and to the point where, because it didn't get crazy. It wasn't like something where it was like.
Did y'all start like making out? Or something?
Nah, like, but I could feel it. Like she was waiting for me to make the move, but and once I necessarily gave her a hug, and two, like she just was like. It felt like she really wanted me.
Oh.
And
You not into that though.
nah.
You don't like girls that like you.
Nope. But not only that though, I just felt like I kept thinking about you in that moment. That's true. So I was like,
Too good.
yeah, like to the point where like, yo, I'm not gonna like. I don't think that you was dealing with niggas this way, but we was very honest with each other, and at this time we wasn't like.
That's true.
Yo, I'm like, you're mine, I'm yours, we just doing our thing. It was more so like, I just didn't feel like you. It didn't feel like home. It didn't feel like this is something that I should be into. And I was like, yo, text my man, told him to come slide. I knew he was in the area. And the nigga came through quick, and I stalled it out. And I was like, shit, I gotta make a play. He hit me with the 901. And I got up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But that's when I was like, maybe I do need to take this situation a little bit more serious. Maybe I need to like really like look at what exactly this is and see if we can actually build on it, if it's possible.
Right.
Like that was whenever time frame that was my actual like
That was your wake up call.
a little bit to be like, this might be the person that you're supposed to be with.
Wow.
Yeah. Because it was like, there was no reason for me to think about you. Like, not at that point.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we not, like, you're actually my friend. We're cool. We are honest. Like, I literally told you that day. Like, that's what I'm saying. I didn't hide it. I wasn't on some,
You told me.
or at least.
I think you told me on the phone.
I did. I called you. That's how much, that's what I'm trying to tell you. That's how cool we were. Where it was like,
That is true.
yo.
Yeah.
And you was like, what?
Yeah.
And I was like.
Because I remember having an attitude. Because I didn't like that. Like, for some reason, that bothered me. Like, it bothered me so much.
I feel you.
Yeah.
I don't remember what the outcome was or like how
Me
it was.
neither. I don't remember.
But I just remember you being like, you didn't do it? And I was like, no. I think I even showed you who the person was. Like, it was that real. Like, I showed you.
Showed me who the
I
person
definitely
was.
showed you who it was.
Did you?
For sure. Because you were like, let me see what it is. You know, your ass.
Yeah, of course.
Exactly.
I wanted to see everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
That's okay.
So, and he was like, word.
I just
was
gotta
like,
see what I'm working with. Like, she got a fat ass, she got big titties. 'Cause if she got big titties, I can't do anything. You know what I mean?
But I just remember you being like, damn, and then us having a real conversation and be like, so what's going on?
Yeah.
And that's the reason why I was able to always be honest with you, is because you were always somebody that I could come to and I would give it to straight.
Yeah.
And then we would decipher what exactly is happening. And that was beautiful to me.
My camera died, y'all. But I want to say that this was a good conversation. This was literally our how do we meet. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope that you guys enjoyed my whole vlog as well, because it was more before this. But please like, subscribe. Don't forget to comment and turn your post notifications on for when I post. I know that this was a month late, but I promise y'all I will be posting more and more going forward. So just, stick it out with me. Stick it out with me and my baby daddy. And we will give you guys the content that y'all want and that, you want to watch. So I love you guys. And thank you for watching, BBs. Thank you, baby.
Peace.